guys, it's just me. I'm just here with a pregnancy update. This is my first pregnancy update for this pregnancy, and I am 23 weeks pregnant. My days switch over on Tuesdays, and I just figured I would hop on here and do a first trimester update and let you guys know how it went and how I was feeling. And you know, I always like looking back at like Apollo's pregnancy updates to see how this one's different from his, and just remembering how the girls went and stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna jump right in, and this is my 5th pregnancy. I did have a miscarriage in between Apollo and this baby, and it was quite recently. So that in the first trimester definitely scared me. I was really afraid that I was gonna have another miscarriage. I mean, I had that fear in the back of my head for quite a while. I was always worried about going to the bathroom and I'd be bleeding, or I was having nightmares about it. And, you know, I was really scared, and I ended up going in for like blood work, you know, and making sure my levels were going up the way they were supposed to, and everything was going really good. So even with it going good, I was still extremely scared. I also have really bad, severe morning sickness when I'm pregnant. With my other 3 children, I was sick all day long, constantly sick. I was on Zofran. I was just puking all day long. I mean, absolutely horrible. I'd have to go in for IVs. I'd have to get medicine through IVs. So my morning sickness did start around 8 or 9 weeks, and it was extremely weird. It would be, you know, I'd wake up and have to, you know, go throw up right away, right away. And then after I would throw up, I'd feel perfectly okay. There would be a couple days of that, and then there'd be like a day where I wouldn't throw up. And then there would be a day where I was sick all day, puking. So I mean, like I said, it'd be like a random day, and I would notice like if I wasn't getting the sleep I needed, that's when I would have that all day of feeling sick and feeling horrible and wouldn't be able to eat. I really didn't have an appetite in the beginning. I craved tomatoes and raspberries. I also craved tomatoes with Sylvia, which was my 2nd pregnancy. But I craved those 2 things, and I tried the Unison and the B6, I think it was. So I did that, so I didn't have any like prescription drugs, didn't have to get anything from the doctor, that kind of thing, which was a blessing. So as far as that was completely different, because I've always been extremely sick with all my pregnancies. And I mean, it was different. So on that end, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe this pregnancy is different. I know with Apollo, I didn't get sick right away, but I did get sick, and then I had severe headaches and all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing pretty good as far as that. Also, I had my first ultrasound. Baby looked good. Baby was measuring, a couple days bigger than what it should have been, but they weren't concerned because it was within that week period. Like I said, everything went good, and everything was so different than the first couple pregnancies I had. And I don't know, I thought it was going to be horrible with having 5 kids at home and then being pregnant and being sick, and I feel like I was able to work through it all better than any other time. So I don't know, that all went good. And like I said, I didn't have any bleeding, I didn't have any issues, there wasn't any concerns of anything besides just, you know, getting through that normal morning sickness. But like I said, I just wanted to update and kind of give some of my symptoms and some of my cravings and that kind of thing. I feel like I really popped at the end of my first trimester. I don't know if it was just being how many times I've been pregnant and that kind of thing, but I feel like towards the end of my first trimester I was like, oh my gosh, like I already have a belly, like what is going on here? So that was pretty interesting. And then I don't know, like I said, I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic and pretty simple of how my first trimester went. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then like I said, I think I'm gonna do kind of an update up to where I am now as far as when my first trimester ended and where I'm at as far as 23 weeks. And then I might start doing like weekly updates or like every other week, depending on if I've had any big changes and that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess if you have any questions, you can leave them down below. And just hoping everything turns out good at the end of this whole thing. So, all right, we'll talk to you later.